Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Path of Exile, and we had a new teaser again today, and I saw this jewel and I was like, this jewel is going to be really good. So you guys know that I'm already playing 7 years with a Marauder, and what do you need to have for an end game build in this game? You need to be ailment immune, and if possible, you need to get 100% suppress spell damage too. But that's very complicated as a Marauder, because on that side of the tree, there is not a lot of suppressed spell damage. I even think there is not one node, so I always need to go to the right of the passive tree skill. I will show you guys that right way. So it's very complicated to get it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to read first Jewel, and then I'm going to show you a character, my Marauder character, with 100% suppressed spell damage, with 100% ailment immunity, and I will show you guys with this jewel how much easier it's going to be for me. So first is jewel, 8 to dexterity. That's not a lot. It's always handy for me because I use a sword on my General's Blade Fury build. I hope that I can play it this league too. And then this is important. Modifiers to chance to suppress spell damage also apply to chance to avoid elemental ailments at 50% of their value. So that means if you got 100% suppressed spell damage, and that's always needed, because if you got 99, there is always 1% chance that all the spell damage comes through. I will explain it a little bit later on my character, how it works. So if you got 100, you got right away 50% just ailment immunity. And that's big. That's very big, because 50% ailment immunity is going to make room on my gear to get other stats. I can get 4 cluster jewels away on my Marauder, because I use 4 cluster jewels to get ailment immunity and to get suppressed spell damage up too. So it's going to open a lot of free slots by just using this one jewel. Do I think that they are going to introduce it like this? The jewel, yes, but I think that they are going to nerf suppress spell damage, because for me this looks very, very good. For my Marauder is a very good solution, but there are other characters or classes that get capped suppress spell damage a lot easier than a Marauder, and elemental ailment too. So that means for this is like such a big buff, and I know already how GGG works. They always give something and then they take 60% away again. That's how they work. They never give like, here you got a buff. Most of the time a buff, if the game goes live, most of the time it's a nerf. So I think probably they are going to nerf suppress spell damage. Maybe that it's not 50% but 25 or something. So let's go to the game. So here is a Marauder. My Marauder of 2 leagues ago. My General's Blade Flurry. And what you can see here, I got my suppress spell damage capped, because that's what you need to have. So how does it work? So you got a percentage. That's what you stack up. That is what they talk about. That is a modifier to chance to suppress spell damage on the jewel. And you always go to 100%. So that means that 100% of the time, my suppressed spell damage prevention is 50%. Therefore, everybody's using it. So 50% of the spell damage that you get in is mitigated the whole time, if it is 100%. So if I now use the new jewel, I'm going to get 50 ailment immunity more, just by using the jewel. So what is ailment immunity? That's something that you need to have too, and always at 100%. It's ignite, that's shield, that's freeze and shock. Without ailment immunity, it's almost impossible to play end game maps. Therefore it's so big. So this is how it works. And why it's so good on my Marauder. So I will show you guys what I need to do to get spell suppressed capped on 100%. So if we push here spell suppression. Is it? Yeah, here we go. So you can see right away, so this is the Marauder area, and you guys can see right away spell suppression in the Marauder area is not existing. So where do I need to go? I need to go, therefore I went the entire way to the right. So you can see here are nodes. This is a very big cluster. And then in this area it's totally full. So if you start here with this class, you got a lot of more chance to get 100%. So therefore it's so good, this jewel, for my Marauder. So what do I need to do? I need to get cluster jewels here too, to get suppress spell damage, to get avoid elemental ailment. So with this new jewel, those cluster jewels, I can just get rid of them. I put here the new jewel, and I got the same effect. So I just free up 4 jewels, and then I can get 4 skilled keys, and then I can put something else over here. Therefore it's so big. Ailment immunity is just the same. So if you want to get ailment immunity, so you can see it right away. Is it called ailment immunity? Let me have a look. Avoid elemental ailments. So you can see right away. So once again, in the Marauder area, there is not a lot. I think here is one, but that's a mastery. And I think that's it. So you need to come to here. Here is a big one. Here is another one. So you need to come all the way to the right again. Here is one too that you can get, but it's once again a mastery. So for a Marauder, it's not that easy to get once again. You need to get it on the gear too, if you see it here. So I got here suppress spell damage. I got it here too. And elemental ailment too. So this is going to be a way all. So the chance to avoid elemental ailment I don't need to have anymore on my shield. So I can get something else. The suppress spell damage is still here. So that means that with a little bit of luck, I will show you guys now the build that I played in the Sanction League. It's this one. So my 98 Berserker one. So with a little bit of luck, and if they don't nerf spell suppression, I can maybe on this character, I can get 100% spell suppression here too. Because here I got only ailment immunity. I don't have spell suppression here, but I can build it up with that jewel. Because this is the build that I'm going to play in the next league too. So maybe with that jewel, it's possible that I can get to 100%. So a very good jewel. I hope that they don't nerf suppress spell damage, but I think they will nerf it. This jewel at the end will be still good, but not so good as it is at first look. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm excited for this jewel, and I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.